A shooting that started with a meetup for an online sale ends with the person being robbed, turning the table on the suspect. Police say a man met with a seller, 28-year-old Eric Zamora, to buy jewelry. Investigators say he then got into a car with Zamora and 3 others to reportedly buy marijuana. Police say Zamora then pulled a gun and tried to rob him. But the buyer had a gun hidden under his arm, and police say he shot Zamora, who later died at the hospital. So far, no charges have been filed. A San Antonio councilwoman handcuffed and taken to jail. District 8 councilwoman Evalise Mesa Gonzalez here was charged with DWI. According to an arrest warrant, a SCPD officer spotted a driver going slowly on I-10 around 11 last night. That officer said they saw the person starting to drift into the shoulder and continue to drift back and forth. The officer did a traffic stop and asked Gonzalez if she had been drinking, but police say she denied it. During a walk-and-turn test, the officer believed she was indeed intoxicated and took her into custody. Gonzalez has since bonded out. Now, she was recently elected to represent District 8 after the seat was vacated by Manny Pelaez. San Antonio's affordable housing crisis is getting a lift. New state funding is set to help build hundreds of homes. Governor Abbott announced a $99 million tax credit package for housing projects all across Texas. Earl Stoudemire explains which San Antonio groups stand to benefit.
Heritage Estates at Medina, Marbach Lofts, and Tezel Road Apartments are 3 groups in San Antonio getting a housing tax credit to make more affordable homes. These 3 groups are going to be splitting $6.8 million from the overall housing tax credit to build 242 units. $3.1 million would go towards units for the elderly. The housing tax credit program allows developers to use private capital covering up to 70% on construction costs. Investors buying the credit for developers can write it off in what they pay for taxes. The general affordable units are available for anyone earning up to 80% of average family income in each area. Other developers in the area making upgrades or more affordable housing include Abington Station in Pleasanton and the Fredericksburg Senior Apartments in Gillespie County.
All right, check out this cute little robot. It is playing a big role. Robots are often built for precision and productivity, but this bot called Abby has just one job, and it's to be a friend to seniors. The colorful robot is changing the way elderly residents at a nursing home in Australia connect and cope with loneliness. Abby can blow bubbles, recognize faces, sing songs, tell stories, and remember past conversations. Creators say it's also helping build emotional connections.
That she is the most consistent visitor that most people have at that later stage in life. And so a lot of moments that they would be spending alone, feeling quite sad or miserable by themselves, is now replaced with a really delightful interaction with Abby. That really means the world to them.
Abby can apparently also lead group classes like Tai Chi, and she speaks 90 languages. More than $1 billion will go towards building a new downtown Spurs arena, and the Spurs are major contributors. Rania Kaur has that breakdown.
In a letter, the San Antonio Spurs agreed to commit $1 billion to fund the new downtown Spurs arena.
$500 million would go towards the new arena and cost overruns. Another $500 million would go towards downtown development in the area of the new arena. An additional $60 million would go towards community incentives. One proposed community incentive would allocate 500 home game tickets at $25 or less. The Spurs told city officials they want to move downtown when their lease at the Frost Bank Center ends in 2032. The city has selected UTSA's Institute of Texan Cultures building, but the city still has yet to buy that property. City and county leaders have been in closed-door meetings with the Spurs to discuss the new arena. Among those city leaders is District 1 City Councilwoman Kaur.
I have not seen the presentation yet, so I'm not exactly sure what is going to be shared. But I know that there has been conversations around somewhat of what is available in debt from the both hemisphere tours and potentially in the future the project finance zone dollars, but I'm not sure if we've gotten to that exact number yet.
TERS, or tax increment reinvestment zones, and the project finance zone both use property tax revenues from designated areas as funding mechanisms.
And that's your KENS 5 News Now on this Friday. Have a great weekend, and be sure to download the KENS 5 Plus app on your TV. It's absolutely free, and you can watch all of our programming for free.